What's good? We'll be back up in this thing. Working up with no video. Today we're going to be reacting to LeBron post-game interview game 1 after Cavaliers Warriors lost. After Cavaliers lost. Yeah, I told you guys in my last video that I ain't having enough time to react to both of them at once. So I'm just going to react to this one, and then next video react to the other one. So yeah, and 2 separate videos, guys. Come on now, grind. You feel me? So,
One in the front and the left.
Okay, Joe, first question on the right side, second row.
JoeBartonClean.com. LeBron, now that you've had some time to reflect on the call and you're not in the moment, what is your reaction to the change from the charge to the block?
I thought I read that play just as well as I read any play in my career. Defensively. I seen the drive. I was outside the charge line. I stepped in, took the contact. It's a huge play. It's a huge play.
Dave over here on the left.
David Benjamin, ESPN. LeBron, obviously, in the moment, there was an expression of frustration with JR, the way the game ended right in front of you. What can be said now that you have to move past game 1 to kind of lift him up and get that play out of his mind?
We got to move on. I mean, this game is over and done with. We had our opportunities. I would never give up on JR. It's not my MO. I don't give up on any of my players, so any of my teammates. So I don't think that even needs to be said.
Did he say anything to you guys?
No, he didn't.
Robert Littell, BSO, a couple of questions. First off, how is your eye doing? Kind of what happened on that play? And the second question is, for the players that haven't been in the NBA Finals, your teammates that haven't been in the NBA Finals before, kind of what's your message to them after such a tough game 1 loss?
My eyes been better. It was pretty much blurry, and it kind of got worse and worse as the game went on after I drove and, Draymond poked me right square in the eye. And, I deal with that over the next couple of days. I don't think a message needs to be said. We're in the fight now. The game, the finals have started. They got a great taste of it tonight. So they know what to expect, when we play again.
Jeff on your right side, middle.
Jeff Zilgate, USA Today. LeBron, in the referee's pool report, it was said that they had doubt as to whether you were in the restricted area, and that's why it was reviewed. Did you think you were close to the restricted area, number one? Number two, how many times have you seen when they go to reverse that kind of call?
Like I said, I read that play just as well as I've read any play in my career, maybe in my life. I seen the play happening. I knew I was outside the charge line, and I knew I took the hit. I don't know what else to say.
Fourth row in the center.
Tess Stevens from ABC7 in San Francisco. LeBron, you have a long track record of bringing your A game to the NBA Finals. I mean, this is your 8th year. You scored 51 points. What contributions from your teammates do you think really brought your game to the next level?
I just try to do whatever it takes to help our team win, and try to be a triple threat out on the floor offensively, being able to score, rebound, and get my guys involved. So I just try to do that tonight.
Next row back.
Tom Reed, The Athletic. LeBron, as the officials huddle on that call, are you guys being told what they're even reviewing? I mean, did you have any idea of what it was that could trigger it, or did you know that that's what they were going through?
No, it was. We were told that they were reviewing if I had my feet outside the line, and when I knew that, I was like, okay, that's going to be our ball. I knew I was outside the charge line, so that's what the communication was to us, and we were over on the sideline drawing up a play, to try to execute, try to go up a couple possessions.
Right here in the front.
LeBron, Paul Antunes from ESPN Brazil. How tough is it, mentally for you? I mean, you shot so well today. You were 19 for 32. You had 51. To recover in just a couple of days and and get ready for game two after working so hard and playing your team playing so well today and just not coming out on top?
Well, I mean, we take this one. You know, we understand, you know, how difficult and how challenging and, you know, this task is. And, you know, you take it all the way throughout the night, think about it, and ways you could have been better, and plays that happened that could have went your way, that didn't go your way, or things you could have did. And then you wake up tomorrow with a fresh mind and you move forward.
Anthony on the right side.
Anthony Slater with The Athletic. What, in your view, kind of happened late with Steph and Clay after your block, and then after that with the Livingston and Tristan Thompson stuff?
I don't know.
Any other questions? Right here, Marla in the front.
Marla right now, Akron Beacon Journal. I know there'll be adjustments, but do you take any consolation when it seemed like you had a good plan? The young guys, you know, seem to handle the moment. Do you take any consolation in that?
I do not. I do not.
Last two questions. Michael in the back, and then Mark.
LeBron, Michael Lee with Yahoo Sports. Would you say that this is probably the most frustrated or disappointing you've been coming off a finals game, knowing that you were right there and you had many opportunities to end? Is this probably more frustrating you have been after a loss?
Because it's right now, I would say, yeah. I mean, I always live in the present. I don't know how frustrated I was after a loss in the past. I think we played as well as tonight. We played as well as we've played all postseason, and we gave ourselves a chance, possession after possession after possession, and there was just some plays that was kind of taken away from us. Simple as that.
Mark, last question.
LeBron, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. From listening to everybody's reaction to the play at the end with JR getting the rebound, there's still confusion about whether JR thought the game was tied or whether he thought you guys were ahead. From where you stood on the court and from talking to him after the play, what's your reaction to it? What's your version?
What do you mean, what's my version?
Well, did he think that the game was tied, or did he think that you guys had it salted away?
How do I know that?
Or did you discuss it at all with him at the end of the play?
No. They asked me if I talked to JR about it. I said no already. I knew it was a tie game. We was down one. George Hill went up. He made the first one. We got the offensive rebound. You know, I thought we were all aware of what was going on. That's my view. So I don't know what JR was thinking. I don't know the question you're trying to ask.
I was just trying to see if you knew exactly what his state of mind was. Did he think that you guys had it won, or did he think he was trying to make a play? Not sure.
What do you mean I'm not sure? No, I don't know his state of mind.
Did you know if he knew the score?
Thank you.
LeBron said, "You know what? I'm out of here." Alright, that's the interview. The next is gonna be reacting to Steph Curry, Draymond Green post game interviews, and I'll see y'all after that. Peace.